Merry Maid and welcome to the Witch's Cauldron. My name's Paula. Today I'm starting something new and see if you guys like it or not. This is going to be a general reading for all zodiac signs for the month of July. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a tarot spread called the 13 Moon Spread, and it was actually developed by my head high priest that taught me tarot in my tradition, and it's based off of a pentagram, and it encompasses readings for, you know, water, fire, air, earth, and spirit. And those cover things such as, you know, your emotions, relationships, love, career, your drive, your home life, learning, knowledge, intuition, and your connection with the divine. And then it's got, you know, some cards that I throw at the end that I call shit the universe wants you to know. I do curse. I try not to curse a lot. But 31 years in public safety, I curse. So if that offends you, you know, I'm not offended if you click off right now and go to another video. So just let it know that, you know, when I just said shit the universe wants you to know, that's usually pretty close to the extent of what I say for curse words. I may get a little more colorful if things are really, really bad, but usually it's not too off color, okay? But I'm not offended if you don't want to hear that and want to click off, so feel free. Before I just check the description box of the video for all the particulars from now on. You know, I'll explain what each one of the categories covers. And I will also put down there about the 13 Moon Spread, about my head high priest, John Marani. He's a very gifted, he is a certified master tarot reader, and he's actually a published author on tarot. So I will also link his website and his information down in the description box. Okay, so I use the Rider, I'm going to be using the Rider Waite. This one is for July 2019, and it will be a general reading. So it may not resonate everything going on with you, but it's going to be the general vibe. I may think about doing individual for each signs. If you guys want to see something like that, leave it down in the comments section to let me know, because those take a lot of time and a lot of effort to not only record but to edit. I was going to do a different shot with, you know, where you could see the cards going down and the spread itself. However, my remote mic for my camera is not working. Yay for me. So I'm stuck with doing the webcam thing for this. I'll try and get a new mic in for my camera, or figure out why it's not working, because it's practically a brand new Rode mic. So but anyhow, let's get on with it, okay? I'll pop a picture up here of the pentagram for those of you who are not familiar with, you know, the points and what they mean, okay? I always start off with the base, throwing one card for each one of the points of the pentagram, okay? And the 3 across the middle, which is what I call shit the universe wants you to know. I have already shuffled the deck. It has been saged to get all of the, you know, residual energy. And here's Rocky saying hello. Hello, Dove. All right, go lay down. Go lay down. Yes, I love you. Go lay down. For those of you who don't know, Rocky is my deaf Australian coolie, like an Australian cattle dog, and he always comes and says hello when I record videos for you guys. So he's just saying hello. Okay, go lay down. Let's get this party started for July 2019, a general reading. In the water position, we have the Seven of Swords in the upright position, okay? And I'll show it to you. Boom. Whoop, I dropped it. Reflection. Let's see. There we go. Seven of Swords. That is going in the water position. The next card is the Three of Wands. That is in the fire position. In the earth position, we have the Knight of Wands. In the air position, we have the King of Swords. In the position of spirit, we have the Hermit in the upright position. Okay, for shit the universe wants you to know, the first card we have is the Fool in the reversed position. Then I have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. And then we have the Death card in the reversed position. And, you know, don't freak out when the Death card comes up, because it's very rare that it means a physical death of someone, okay? So let's start this off in the water area. Water is emotions, love, relationships, your intuition, dreams, things like that, okay? And we've got the Seven of Swords in the upright position. And the Seven in the upright position is indicative of a betrayal. You can kind of see here like somebody's walking off with some of the swords, but they're looking over their shoulder, and there's two still standing behind them. And it's about stealth, getting away with somebody's getting away with something. Can also be an indicator of like some criminal activity. So let's see what else is going on here. I need some modifiers to find out what the heck where we're going. And I threw the Ace of Pentacles. If I could get the glare down, that would be great, wouldn't it? In the upright position. Let me see. The Seven of Swords can also be affiliated. It is ruled by the sign of, that card is ruled by Libra, specifically referring to the third decanate of Libra, which would be the third 10 days of Libra. That would be like October, like 12th, 13th through the 22nd of October. Somebody born in that area under that sign, or this could refer to a time period that you may need to pay some particular attention to things that are going on around you, because there appears to be some kind of shady stuff going on behind the scenes. And with the Ace of Pentacles, aces are like raw power, and the suit of Pentacles is ruled by Earth, and the Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And the aces are manifestation, a new financial opportunity, sometimes like a new job, prosperity, but it's also a need to trust in someone. So we've got be careful and trusting someone, and the Queen of Cups comes up in the reversed. Cups is ruled by the sign of water, and that's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And the Queen of Cups in the reversed position is emotional insecurity and being codependent. So I'm gathering this is an existing relationship, and possibly the person is telling you, okay, you can trust me, but there's some other stuff going on. And I just pulled the Ten of Cups in the reversed position. You can see here. And the Ten of Cups reversed is a misalignment of values within a relationship. Now, this could be a broken home or a broken marriage, or it's a misalignment of values within an existing relationship with someone, either in your family or as, you know, like a love interest, like a boyfriend, girlfriend, something like that. So in the area of, you know, your heart, your emotions, and your relationships, July is going to be very, very trying for most people. There's going to be a lot of insecurity, almost, even if you've been, you know, married for ever and a day or in an extremely long-term relationship. This is a time of uncertainty, and I'm not going to say that it's not deserved, but just to kind of think about things. And then I drew the Six of Wands in the reversed position. This is a card that is referred to in the second decade of Leo. The second decade of Leo is August the 3rd through August the 12th. And in the reversed position, it's a lack of confidence, or like a fall from grace. So everybody's going to be feeling very kind of unsettled in relationships in general, not only like love relationships, but like even your relationships with your friends. And there's going to be some kind of trust issue there, okay, where you don't feel like you can trust somebody, and it's telling you to kind of watch your back, okay, to just really keep your eyes open and be aware of what's going on around you, okay. For fire, okay, fire is sexual pleasure, it is drive, it is passion, and I don't mean just passion in the sense of physical passion, but also passion for what you are doing, your drive to get things done, okay. And the card that came up first was the Three of Wands in the reversed position. And Wands is ruled by the element of fire. So that is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the three reversed is a lack of foresight, a lack of planning. It's delays, and it's obstacles to long-term goals, okay? Let's keep going. Okay, I just drew the Seven of Cups in the reversed position. And the Seven of Cups reversed is about illusions and temptation and diversionary tactics. I kind of call this, for those of you who are familiar with like live action role playing, I call this the LARP card, because a lot of LARPers that I know are not grounded in reality. They live in their own little world, you know. And this is reminding you that you need to stay really kind of focused on what's going on around you, because there are things going on behind the scenes that you may not be fully aware of. And if you have not, it appears that there's no like lack of long-term plan somewhere, Let's keep going. And it's the Eight of Swords in the reversed position. And the Eight of Swords in the reversed position is referring to opening yourself to like new perspectives or being released from things that are holding you back. So I'm kind of seeing whatever obstacles that are here to your long-term goals, to your long-term drive and passion, whatever this is, I'm seeing them as being fairly temporary. Let's go again. The Ace of Swords in the upright position. And as I said, aces are raw power. So this is having a, like, making a breakthrough. It's eventual victory and having mental clarity. So in the area of drive, passion, and that includes sexual passion, and your passion in life, you're kind of down because there've been a lot of obstacles, but this is a temporary situation. So don't get so completely bogged down thinking that, you know, everything has gone to crap all at once. It's a temporary thing. It's going to get better, okay? You need to have a little bit of vision and start planning for your future and figure out exactly what it is you want to do. Let me give one more just for grins and giggles. And it's the Sun in the reversed position. And the Sun is affiliated with the sign of Leo. Leo comes in at the end of July. And when it's in the reverse position, this is like a temporary setback and a lack of progress or a lack of success. And it can also mean that, you know, you're in an emotional state of like a temporary depression, okay? So just be mindful of that. And that's kind of like, you know, if you take a look at all the planetary alignments and everything, yeah, it kind of makes sense that everybody's going to be going through this kind of feeling of almost being lost, but be mindful of what's going on around you, because there can be some like stuff going on behind the scenes that could really nip you in the butt later on. Okay, let's go over here to Earth. Earth refers to your job, your home, your finances. Okay, it's all that good stuff relating to like money. Okay. Okay. The Knight of Wands in the upright position is almost kind of like a cautionary tale. Things are going a little bit too fast. This is a card of like being impulsive. So this is kind of a cautionary thing to tell you not to do rash or impulsive things where your finances are concerned, where your job is concerned, and not to make any rash decisions about things that affect your home life. The Tower. The Tower rocks your world, literally. This is an earth-shaking, totally knock you on your ass out of the blue event. And it's like upheaval, disaster. It's ruled by the planet Mars and affiliated with the sign of Pisces. So having this come up in your career, in your home, and when a major arcana card like this comes up, that's the driving force. Okay, so this kind of upheaval and disaster at home or at work is going to be driving a lot of the stuff that's going on right now, because, you know, so far, you know, we threw down the Sun, and again, you know, the Sun reversed was a lack of discipline and stuff. So let's keep going here. the Lover's card in the upright position. Oh, let me show you the card. There we go. And a lot of people think that the Lover's card is like the love of your life, or your soulmate, and that's not the case. It's about the value, an alignment of values within a relationship or within your home. It's a union, but it's not usually a permanent union, but it can be. This is ruled by Mercury and affiliated with the sign of Gemini. This almost always points to a sexual relationship of some kind. I'm gonna keep going with this before I say something else. I think I know where this is going. The Queen of Wands in the upright position. The Queen of Wands is telling you to face the problems. There is going to be a lot of things going on. I'm thinking more home than career wise, especially when you take everything else into account that has come up in the relationships, in the house with water, in fire, and in for drive and passion, and now in the earth sector too. And this is the relationship card. Okay, the Two of Cups is usually the one that is the long-term lasting relationship, and I'm getting that this is a lot of upheaval at home. When it's in the reversed position, it's like imbalance and a lack of harmony. Okay, so there is going to be in general a lot of imbalance in the household, in relationships, in your job, even in general, and there's going to be like a life-shattering kind of event coming up within the Tower. The Tower is warning you. Let's keep going. Let's go up here to Air. Air is about knowledge, creativity, the artistic, your artistic side. It's about wisdom, things of that nature. Okay, it's about learning in general and being able to effectively communicate. The King of Swords is the one that I threw first. Okay, and the King of Swords is one of the cards that tells you to cut through the bullshit and see what's really going on. Okay, Swords is ruled by the element of air, so that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And the court cards usually have to do with communication and cutting through the bullshit, okay, to really see what's going on. Let's keep going. The Hierophant, I keep forgetting this. The Hierophant in the reversed position came up. Now, the Hierophant is another major arcana card, so that, as of right now, that's starting to drive things that are going on. And he's in the reverse position. This is about challenging the status quo, okay? This is cutting through the bullshit, getting to the root of an issue, getting to the root of the problem. Let's keep going. The Star in the upright position. The Star in the upright position is the Star is ruled by Uranus and affiliated with the zodiac sign of Aquarius. This is typically referred to as a wish card. And it's about a renewal, hope for the future. And it's also about freedom. So since this is coming up in the area of air, in the element of air in the pentagram, let's keep going. The Nine of Cups in the upright position. This is a sense of comfort and wish fulfillment. Keep going. The Five of Wands came up in the upright, and the Five of Wands tells you that it's like kind of like chaos going on all over the place. If you look at the card itself, you see there's a bunch of guys just beating the snot out of each other, and it's a lot of chaos and conflict. You're going to have to speak up and resolve your concerns with someone. And this is going to be, in general, a month of a lot of different conflicts. The key to everything is being able to express yourself in a productive manner and not just blurt everything out, okay? Let's go on to the area of spirituality and your connection with the divine. And what had come up is the Hermit. And the Hermit is telling you to kind of withdraw into yourself and do a lot of introspection. The Hermit is ruled by Mercury and affiliated with the sign of Virgo. And it's telling you to do a lot of introspection and soul searching, okay? And it's having some alone time and really kind of a time of self-discovery. Strength card in the reversed position. And this is pretty significant because this is two major arcana cards coming up in the divine, your connection with the divine, or your spiritual house. And with strength being reversed, well, for one thing, the strength card is affiliated with the sun and the sign of Leo. Leo comes in at the end of the month on July 23rd. And it's about self-doubt and lack of discipline. So if you've kind of like strayed away from your faith, whatever it is, or kind of turned your back on your connection with the divine, your connection with the universe and with everyone around you, it's telling you, these two cards are telling you to really do a lot of introspection and figure out why you're feeling kind of spiritually cut loose right now. Then I drew the King of Pentacles in the reversed position. The King of Pentacles reversed is like someone who's almost domineering or controlling. You throw another one. Justice in the reversed position. Sometimes we need to be careful when we say, I hope they get, their justice for whatever, is served for whatever situation. Because if you contributed to it, you'll be on the receiving end of some justice too. So when it's in the reverse position, it's like a lack of accountability and dishonesty, but it's also a feeling that everything that is unfair. So there is a general feeling that what has been going on with, in general, the vibe of what's been going on with upheaval, with everything else that I've talked about, and things hitting you out of the blue and just kind of seeming to be in a mess almost everywhere in your life. This is kind of a cautionary card because you're going to want to turn your back on your spirituality and kind of throw your hands up and say, you know, but don't do that. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune, and it's reversed. The Wheel of Fortune is just like a time of bad luck, okay? It's a time of negative things happening to you because of external forces. July just has a lot of crap getting thrown at everybody right now. And the Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter and affiliated with the sign of Sagittarius. You feel like everything is out of control, okay? The Hermit's telling you to slow down, take a look at everything, but don't completely turn your back on the divine. That's the warning that you're getting from the cards and the combination of the cards right now. Now, shit the universe wanted you to know. Okay, we have the Fool reversed. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. And we have the Death card reversed. The Fool reversed. The Fool is ruled by Uranus. It's like almost like a childlike naivete, and it's also being reckless. Okay, you know, when you're a young kid, you don't think twice about doing stupid stuff like, you know, icing down a snowy hill in the wintertime and then riding down on a piece of plexiglass and going into the creek at the bottom when it's only like, you know, 20 some degrees outside. You've been there, done that. And I hit a couple of trees on the way down too. But when you're young, you don't think about the dangers that are involved, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, knights and pages are typically messengers. They're trying to bring you a message when they come up in a reading. And the Knight of Pentacles is talking about being very methodical and logical about the way you're going to look at things. It's about being efficient, but don't be a workaholic, okay? And then we have the Death card in the reverse position. And a lot of people are scared to death of the Death card, but very rarely does the Death card mean a physical death. The Death card in the reverse position, the Death card is ruled by Pluto, and it's affiliated with the zodiac sign of Scorpio. This is an inability to move on and a resistance to change, okay? So with these three cards combined, you know, being naive about things, don't be foolish, don't go around with reckless abandon. The Knight of Pentacles telling you to be very methodical about things, but yet not a workaholic, and everything that's going on. And then the Death card in the reversed position is a resistance to change and not wanting to change and an inability to move on to what's next. We throw one more card down. Oh boy, one of my favorite cards. And that's sarcasm, people. The Four of Swords in the upright position. In the upright position, this card is it is the third decanate of Gemini, which would be June 11th through the 20th. Yeah. And it's about contemplation and a need for reflection. It's almost, you're in need of some relaxation and recuperation, okay? This is a card that's warning you that that you might just burn out. The Knight of Pentacles, the workaholic card. This is a cautionary card. Okay, slow down, do a little introspection, take a deep breath, and you're going to make it through. Let's throw one more for grins and giggles. And we have the Eight of Cups reversed. All right, what is the universe telling you with the Eight of Cups reversed? It's feeling like there's almost a sense of hopelessness. If you take a look at the card, okay, you see the man here. He's turned his back. The cups are, you know, his emotions. So it's like feeling like you've cut yourself off emotionally because you just would rather feel numb, and you feel like you want to just walk away from it all. And that's the general kind of tone for the entire month, is that you're just going to want to throw up your hands, because it's going to be a month of Murphy's Law. It's like everything that can go wrong probably will go wrong, and it's not going to be limited to one area of the life. It's going to be your home, it's going to be finances. So my advice to you, to everyone, is to take a deep breath, stop, and take a look at what's really going on around you. The answers are there, but don't just throw your hands up and give up. Okay, it's still worth fighting the fight, and it's a temporary situation. Remember that this is a temporary state of being. Okay, so with that, that's not a very good, you know, general reading for the month, because it's going to be a tough month for everybody to get through. Everybody will get through it, but it's not going to say that, you know, it's all going to be unicorns farting glitter, unfortunately. So there we have it, my friends. There's the general all signs reading for the month of July 2019. I know it wasn't a great one for the first time out the gate for everybody, but you know, I call it, you know, good, bad, and the ugly. I won't ever pull anything back during a reading. So there we have it, my friends. If you like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below to let me know if you'd be interested in me doing monthly readings for each one of the zodiac signs. That's something that you would enjoy. Let me know. And with that, you know what I always say, guys. Merry we did meet, merry we will part until we merry meet again. Be well and walk in love and light, everybody. Bye.